Today, we're diving into some of the sharpest takeaways from the Diary of a CEO with host Steven Bartlett and guest Scott Galloway. If you haven't listened yet, you'll find the link in the description. But for now, we've distilled the wisdom for you. Galloway? He's a professor, a best-selling author, and a man who's been around the block enough to know what really works in building wealth. There's something in his tone, fortified by life experience, that feels solid, reliable. The kind of person who's been through the fire and doesn't care much for anything except what truly matters. One of the most striking points? Leverage. Borrow money when it's cheap, and let your investments do the heavy lifting. Why liquidate stocks that are performing well just to take a vacation or pay for a wedding? Take a low-interest loan, ideally one with 0% interest, and keep your money in those high-return investments. If your money's working for you, let it do its job. Banks are practically begging you to borrow from them. Take advantage. Put that loan into a PayPal savings account, 4% interest or more right now. Let it grow, and use the bank's money to fund your next move. Galloway also highlights the power of real estate. Own property long enough, and when you sell, you can write off $250,000 as an individual or $500,000 as a couple. No gimmicks, just straightforward tax law. Even better, if you own commercial real estate, you can write off a small percentage every year through depreciation. You get a tax break, even if the building's value isn't dropping. And what about losses? We all know the sting when an investment tanks. But if its value dips, you don't need to sell to claim a loss. Write off the depreciation now, and when the value rebounds, pay taxes on the gains later. It's playing the long game, and it works. Now, for the entrepreneurs listening, keep the 83B election in mind. It's a specific tax election that can save you a big chunk of change if you're in the equity game, but file it early. That's the key. The message is simple. You don't have to be a financial genius to make these moves. You just need to understand how to play the game and have the patience to let time and smart decisions work for you. In the end, Galloway's lessons weren't about chasing money. It's about leveraging what you have, whether it's connections, real estate, or just plain old cash in the bank. It's playing smart, staying steady, and letting the compounding effect take care of the rest.